All right, tell us what you got here, boss.
Oh, okay. This is a SBE 34 from about 1964. It's the first rig with silicone transistors, and it's a hybrid. It's got two tubes in the final, a couple of sweep tubes, PL 500s, and a driver tube, and that's it. And it works 80 through 15, runs about 50 watts. And sitting on top is an Atlas 210. That was the first all solid state rig that hams could buy. This is actually a 215. This one covers 160 through 15 meters, 21 megs. The lower rig puts out about 50 watts, and the Atlas puts out about 100 watts. And then over here on the left is an original Arc 5 receiver from World War II, and it still has the dyno motor on it, and I set it up so it now runs on 12 volts. The only problem is it's the 80-meter version, and a little whip antenna won't work on 80s. That's what we're using today. So I just brought it for show. And then over here on the left, I brought the RS-6 emergency communication system. This was used by the CIA back in the 50s. And there's tons of these things buried in the Eastern European countries. They were hidden away. I don't know how they got them in there, but I presume they dropped some of them. But anyway, and then the Air Force went for them, and they bought about 1,000 of them, and they put them in B-47s. And B-47s could drop nuclear weapons on Russia, but they couldn't get back. So the plan was that they would fly into Russia, drop their bomb, make a right turn, get out of town, go to a fairly remote area, a little bit safer, and then they would turn around and bail out, and they'd take this radio with them. And you have to have all 4 units plugged in just the way it sits there, and you have to find a power source. It'll either run on anything from 75 to 220 AC, or it'll run on a 6-volt battery. Now, I was going to fire it up today, and then I discovered I didn't have a 6-volt power supply, so I just brought it for show. But it all works. The receiver tunes from about 3 megs to about 18 megs, and the transmitter runs about, it runs about 15 watts input, puts out 5 to 10 watts. And it's all the transmitter's crystal controlled, and every aircraft had a special crystal. So when the guy called in, they knew who it was. And the CIA did the same thing. Different stations in different countries got different crystals. So as soon as the signal came up, they knew it. And it's a CW outfit, and the transmitter came with its own built-in key. There's a little micro switch in there, and this miniature key works absolutely perfect. And there's a high-speed relay in there for transmit receive, and it'll go up to 60 words a minute. Can't send that with the key, but you can hook up a keyer. And the transmitter will function at 60 words a minute. And they tried to do that because they wanted to send short transmissions. And so at 60 words a minute, if they only had to send a code word or a couple of numbers, it was a very quick transmission. Anyway, we've got the rig over on the right, the SBE 34, running on 20 meters right now, and we're listing for the guys in Jamaica to see if there's anybody doing health and welfare this morning. And that's it.
All right. Thank you, Stan.
Yeah.
Your mic is on and you're recording. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, I'm John Gillette, KC3 UPA, out of Oviedo, Florida. So what I have today is two radios I got very early on through both eBay and also some things from friends. The first unit that you're looking at now is a Kenwood TS 120 Sierra, 100 watt, and with it I've got the external VFO. Also have the antenna tuner that goes with it, the 130. We've got this fired up. We also have the PS30 power unit to go with it. Then the second one that we have here is a Kenwood TS 430 Sierra. Getting ready to swap antennas on this one and try this out. Have an antenna tuner with it. Right now, I'm not don't intend to hook up the antenna with it, but I'll have the external Mike Charlie 60 mic to go with that. So we're gonna try it out. Did make 2 contacts on the 120 Sierra, one to Ohio and one to Indiana. Got a 5.3, but then a 5.8 for Ohio. So looking pretty good on that. It took us a little while to figure it out. I'm using the super antenna on this, and it's really working well. Very easy to set up.
Cool. Very good. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.